Of course, you know that there is this influx of people in the UK now, and the way they are issuing visa is also the way they are denying visa. So any small mistake, they'll be like, no, we're not giving you this visa. So many people's visas have been rejected due to wrong proof of fund. Could be a slight mistake, it could be a complex mistake. So you guys, in this video, I'm going to be telling you what your proof of fund should look like and things to avoid when submitting your proof of fund, either for your visa or for your cars. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chinemerem. If you are stopping by for the first time, hello, you are most welcome. Please do well to like this video, share and subscribe to my channel. And if you are a returning subscriber, you are amazing. Thank you for coming back. So you guys have got a code. I don't know, but I've got a code, so bear with me on the way I'm talking in this video. You already know that proof of fund is one of the most important documents you would submit during your student visa application. Even during your work visa application, you would need to submit your proof of fund as well. Your visa can be denied due to a wrong proof of fund, maybe a mistake or intentional something, right? And some universities require this proof of fund before they can issue CAS. Your CAS is what you use to apply for your visa. Without CAS, there is no visa. Without proof of fund, in most cases, your visas will be denied. And if you've got any mistakes on your proof of fund as well, your visas will also be denied. Of course, you know that there is this influx of people in the UK now, and the way they are issuing visa is also the way they are denying visa. So any small mistake, they'll be like, no, we're not giving you this visa. And they can also issue you visa anyhow. So you just have to be careful. Now, first of all, your proof of fund or your statement of account, whatever you call it, I'll be calling it proof of fund or statement of account. Just know that I'm talking about the printout you would take to your visa application venue or for your biometrics, or the one you upload to them. First of all, your proof of fund must be in English language. Yes, I know it's just money coming in and money going out, but at least it should be written in English. The second thing you should do is try and print your proof of fund within the last 31 days. So let's say you're going for your biometrics on 31st of January. You should at least print your proof of fund at most on the 1st of January. But for me, I would advise you though that if you want to print your proof of fund and you're going for your visa on 31st of January, try and print that proof of fund by between from 18th to 25th before going on your biometrics, just so in case any delay happens, it will not affect you. Another thing is, on your proof of fund, ensure that your bank name, their logo, contact details, maybe a phone number or an email address is on the paper you are printing. I know some people forge proof of funds and they feel, well, they will not know. They will know. I don't know how they get to know about it, but once you forge proof of fund, trust me, they know. So ensure you are giving them a valid proof of fund, and that one should have your bank logo, your bank name, and at least a contact detail, maybe an email or a phone number. Also ensure that there is a date on the proof of fund. Of course, there should be a date on the top and there should be a date close to the closing balance too. So it should be dated, at least the day you're putting money in, the day you're taking money out, there should be dates. Of course, when you're printing this from the bank, you'd always have dates on your statement of account. So if there's any mistake, go to your bank and say, well, there should be this or that along here. So make sure that your dates are showing clearly. Another thing is your proof of fund or statement of account should bear your full name. It should be either your full name, your parents' name, or your spouse's name. If your uncle or auntie is helping you out, that statement of account won't be accepted. So it should either be on your name or on your spouse's or your parents' name. But then your parents and your spouse, if it is going to be on their own name, should give you a consent letter stating that they are happy for you to use their account as a proof of fund or statement of account. Another thing you would also ensure is you have to ensure that you are using a personal account. A business or a company's account may not be accepted in most cases. Another thing you should also note is that if somebody is going to transfer the money into your own account, try not to print that particular date the person transferred the large money into your account. Try and print from a later date, maybe when you started using some small money. But if maybe someone paid about millions of money into your account and you know from what you've stated on your application, you cannot even make up to those millions in months. So try not to print that particular large amount. Try and print from when you started putting small money. Try not to print a bulk amount of money because it's going to be suspicious, especially if they feel you can't even make up to this amount in years. They'll feel like this is suspicious and they may deny your visa. You should also ensure that you have at least more money than you need in your account, just in case anything happens with these exchange rate fluctuations. Today it may be 530, tomorrow maybe 600 and all. And if you are unlucky that your account when the exchange rate was 530 and it increases to 600 or so, you see your money would drop and it won't meet up to the normal amount you requested. So try and put some extra money if you can, so that even if anything happens, if exchange rate increases, your money is still very safe, and if it reduces as well, you are still very safe. Your visa application would not be rejected for this, because if your proof of fund is not enough, your visa is likely to be rejected. If you're going to be depositing large amount of money in your account, don't just deposit that money and leave it there. No, as you're depositing that money, try and be running that account. Make sure that account is running. At least let there be money coming in and money going out. You can just do some SMS recharging your phone, yeah, just to show them that this is my account and I'm using it for, stuff that I want to use it for. You can take out bulk money from that account, but not too much. You can also put back bulk money in the account, but not too much. But just, try and use an account that when someone sees it, they'll be like, okay, this is this person's account and it's actually running it the way he wants to run it. If you're going to go for millions, you should at least have a statement of account that should show that this person has been running these millions for a while. When printing your statement of account for proof of fund, print for the last 28 days. Yes, it should be printed for the last 28 days. You can print for more, print for 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, depending on you, but minimum is from the last 28 days. The UK Visas and Immigration use Oanda rates to check their proof of fund. So try and ensure that you are checking your proof of fund with the Oanda rate. Make sure you are not calculating your proof of fund with a lower rate. So try and use the Oanda rate to calculate your proof of fund. I don't know if that makes sense. So if you want to check your proof of fund to see if you're doing the right thing, just go on Google and just say Oanda rate today. You can now put naira, pounds, and see what it is giving. If you are coming with your dependents, make sure that there is enough money in your account for both you and your dependents. So don't just assume, well, we can use one proof. No, you have to have money for every dependent you are coming with in the same account. So multiply the number of persons you are coming with the amount of money needed for them. That is how much you put in your account. Finally, make sure that your proof of fund is signed and stamped. And also get a paper copy from your bank. Don't just get the e-copy, except they can't give you a paper copy. Then they should send you an e-copy to your email, and then you can print this, but make sure it is signed and stamped. Your proof of fund statement of account must be signed and stamped. If not, your visa application is likely to be rejected. And then just avoid anything suspicious going on with your proof of fund. Don't go and put too much money that you've declared you are earning. Even if you put that too much money, don't print it. So don't deposit large amounts in between your 28 days period. If you're going to deposit large amounts, deposit it at first before your 28 days starts to count. So not like when you get to 14 days to 28 days, you start depositing too much money. If you get large amounts and you feel this amount is too large to deposit, just split it into bits and maybe tell other people to help you send the money to your account. You can send the money to their accounts, those you trust though, and then they will send that money back to you or your own account. Different names, that would be better off than putting the money in bulk to your account at once. So try not to put bulk amount of money at once. It is really suspicious, especially if they feel you can't even make that amount in years. They would normally deny your visa application. Yes, this is just what you need to do to ensure your proof of fund doesn't lead to your visa application rejection. I hope this video helps. Until I see you again in the next video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Do take care, stay safe, and bye.